to the stream, but Kairi Sane and Liv Morgan were set to have a match on Raw. I think this one went about 60 seconds right before, unfortunately, Liv Morgan comes down on her elbow. The word from Michael Cole was that she has separated her shoulder. And so that's a big blow to the women's division if Liv Morgan is set to miss significant time.
Dude, huge. You got a tag champ. She was kind of in the works for the WWE Women's Champion. So much going on here. We saw how involved she was last night just with Bella, with the tag titles, with Io Sky. So much going on here with Liv Morgan. And this is devastating for the women's division because you have one of probably the top 3 women's wrestlers in WWE right now going on the shelf.
Yeah, no word on exactly how long that injury is going to cost Liv Morgan. And very good point by you in that there's a lot of major storylines that Liv is involved in right now, whether it was Nikki Bella or potentially the Bella twins. You had the match with Kairi Sane herself, Io Sky potentially, Judgment Day, the fallout, and everything that's going to happen there. It's really about how much is on hold. And I feel terrible now. I didn't even realize this until earlier today, Maddie, but Kairi Sane now in the ring when 2 injuries have taken place, none of which her fault whatsoever, but she was also in the ring when Zoe Stark suffered that brutal injury just a couple of weeks ago. Now she's in there with Liv Morgan when she gets injured. I hope she doesn't leave feeling gun shy because those are just 2 complete freak accidents. Nobody's saying obviously anything bad about Kairi. I feel awful for her as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think it was her fault. It was 60 seconds into the match. I do have a little concern with it being Liv Morgan has had a similar injury in 2023 with her shoulders that put her on the shelf for 6 months. So there is a lot to go. I'm not a doctor, but a 16-week timetable for a dislocation like this, that could be very devastating.
Yeah, that could definitely be devastating depending on exactly what that time frame is. If it is on that upper end of, the 4 to 16 week sort of timetable, that's just going to throw things for a loop. But there is, kind of the interesting twist that Rhea Ripley was out with a shoulder injury when Liv Morgan took Dominic Mysterio. Now Liv Morgan's out with a shoulder injury, and Roxanne Perez kind of sitting there waiting in the wings. And I don't want to say like this is a good thing, but like, make lemonade out of lemons. So that could be something interesting to watch.
One, how does this affect Raquel, like Rodriguez? Because you have your co-champion here, and you have this Judgment Day vibe, and there are things Raquel's doing good. So to lose your, you are the heavy, you're not the main event. So it's like Diesel and Shawn Michaels. It's very similar pass. It just depends on what's Raquel going to do after this.
Yeah, Raquel, I think, is most at stake of kind of where her stock ends up going because without Liv, she's kind of been struggling to find her footing. She had a pretty good run coming up into the main roster, and then she had whatever was going on, unfortunately, with that skin condition that she has that she's been working through and was off TV and then came back. And it's been difficult for her to find her footing. But then Liv comes back. They're making that great tandem again. She's in the Judgment Day. She's featured every week. And so now without Liv Morgan, that's a great question is like, does that feud that we kind of see playing out with Rhea Ripley, is that her next step? Can she carry that momentum? Can she do everything on her own? It's going to be interesting to watch for Raquel.
Absolutely. Prayers our way. Like I said, Liv Morgan's been a true gem on WWE programming, so she's definitely going to be missed.
All right, one more quick count topic for the night, and we'll try to